Hey, it's Yalanda at DryerBuzz, and of course 27 Answers. Listen, creatives, listen. This is what we stop in the middle of the morning to tell you how to create buzz, answering the one question we get each and every day, all day. Well, we do stop Monday through Thursdays and record you about a good 9 to 10 minutes of telling you how to create buzz. Here's what I want you to think about today, okay, in this answer of the day of how to create buzz for creators by DryerBuzz, Yalanda, Lattimore. That's me. Okay, let me tell you who can't create buzz. Let me tell you who will never create buzz, okay? You cannot create buzz when three's a crowd. I'm talking about you, doubt, and fear. You cannot communicate who you are, what you do, build confidence in any customer when you have doubt and when you are afraid. You have got to figure out how to say what you do and do what you say without doubt and fear. Now, I'm a blogger. I interview people, and I can assess doubt and fear instantaneously. Doubt is so obvious, and I don't know why people haven't figured it out. I can tell whether or not you doubt yourself, you doubt your brand, you doubt your mission, you doubt whether or not your product will hold up. It walks into the room before you do. It is the chip on your shoulder. It is the weight. It's the baggage that you carry or you bring into this industry when you can't really decide. You don't even know if this is for you, but yet you got an idea, you're trying to get behind something and you're putting it out there to the public. You've got to figure out where this doubt is coming from, because it's impacting your confidence, right? And we got to talk about the fear. You can't be afraid to speak up, because opportunities, you have to be a little bit flawed. You have to be a little bit loud. And when I say flawed, I mean ego. That ego's got to step. I can be as tired as I want to be, exhaustingly, right? But when an opportunity comes that I know I need to leverage, I can put on that face, put on that smile, and I can come in and talk about what I need to talk about, what I do. I create buzz, okay? Wake me up in the middle of my sleep, and I will be able to deliver you a podcast. I'm just saying, I've done it before. It's a confidence thing. But that doesn't mean that you can't succeed if you're not there yet, where the doubt and the confidence is walking into the room before you do. It's entering the conversation before you get out what you need to say. You're displaying the doubt and the fear, and everybody around you knows it. That's where you stop, hire somebody. You stop and figure out who's your top 20%, who's your ambassador, who knows that you're supposed to do what it is you're supposed to do. There are people who can speak better about what I have done and what I can do than me. And oftentimes, you know what I do? I sit back and listen to them, because when I'm on, let's say I go on a radio show and I'm listening to them introduce me, or a speaking engagement, or somebody is reading a bio that I didn't even write, okay? They're saying what they have observed, and I can never put those words to paper. I to this day cannot write my bio. And most of us can't, because it requires a bit of boasting and bragging and so forth, But now I have the confidence I can do that, but it's something I don't do. So I let others speak for me. Find out your number one ambassador. Find out your top 20%. Go back and look at what you've got out there, maybe on social media, on your website, wherever it is you're compiling your online store, your friends, your networking group, whatever it is that you can be yourself, right? With people who really know you. Go back and ask them what it is about that you need to say about you. What would they say about you? And that's something I did it recently, and I do it periodically on my social media, because anytime you're in business, you need to be taking a survey and doing an evaluation anyway. But sometimes I'll just go on Facebook or any of the platforms and I'll just pose a little bit of question. In fact, I need to go find a post right now, because I asked one day, how do people think I had maybe evolved? What should I be doing now? What's my next level? And no one hesitated. They answered. And I remember one of them was really particularly good. So I'm going to have to go and do a search and find that, because I'm getting ready to go back out there on the circuit and I need a bio. And I still can't get it. I have a friend that I call Wiki Martin. And this is somebody has been watching what we've done with DryerBuzz.com since the very beginning. And I was listening to him talk about me and I'm like, whoa. So you can't lead. Three's a crowd. You cannot, it can't be you, doubt, and fear, because doubt and fear are so obvious and it will make you miss an opportunity. It'll keep you from speaking up in a room. If somebody says, who can do this? Who can do that? We need this. We are in the land of opportunity. We've been here for a while. Okay. And it's growing and growing and growing. The ecosystem has something for everybody. It has a place for everybody to be. Listen, you might not be able to do it all, but you can certainly find yourself in the supply chain of where this economy is right now. It's in a good place. There's a lot of things that are changing. There's a lot of things that are flipping, and the redesigning, reimagining. You're hearing terms like that. But you still can go forward if you find yourself in the supply chain. If you doubt who you are, what your product can do, or who you can become, or what you represent, any doubt whatsoever, you're gonna miss the boat. You're gonna miss the opportunity. If you're afraid, if you're a fear, if you don't like speaking, if you need to get your product on the radio and television, but you know you can't get on that, listen. Go find your ambassador. Go find your 20% out of that, the whole 80-20. Go and find it, because there's somebody out there in your corner. And I guarantee they probably asked you this today, yesterday, last week, last month, last year. They probably got inboxes, emails asking you over and over and over, how can I support you? I really want to support you. I really like what you're doing. I really think you have a great idea. You could do this. You hear it all the time. Otherwise, you wouldn't be out there trying to find yourself in the creative space. You wouldn't be out there trying to service customers. You wouldn't be out there with capitalists looking at what you're doing. You wouldn't be listening to this podcast if you weren't a creative, if you didn't think you had something that you could offer. But you're trying to figure out how to get over that doubt. You cannot create buzz until you get over that doubt and that fear, because the minute even if you have to get out of the way, okay, even if you can't drop the doubt right now or the fear right now, you got to figure out how to get yourself out of the way and let your genius and let your brilliance come on through. Even if you have to go find that ambassador to bring it on through for you. Nobody says that you really have to be the one to do it. You can be behind the scenes and in the background. Go listen to Answer the other day, and I talk about how to create buzz from the background. Do you know that of the 16 years I did DryerBuzz.com, 13 of those years, I was really in the background. Yeah, I did the interviews. I did all the blogging and the videos and so forth. But it wasn't until I wrote the book 27 Answers and did radio and some other things that I really came to the forefront. I was just really part of the machine that was building that buzz. Hey, listen, I got 30 seconds left, and I'm going to tell you, listen, you cannot do it when 3 is a crowd. You, doubt, and fear. 2 of them going to have to go. Listen, go and find your top 20%, your ambassador. Listen to those people that's been telling you can do this. I'm here to join them and tell them you can do this. When you realize that, you will immediately, instantaneously begin to create buzz. Go ahead and rewind this and listen again. When you drop doubt and fear and step into your greatness, you will instantly begin to create buzz. I'm going to pick it up right here tomorrow on the next one of the next 24 hours. I don't know if it's tomorrow, because I don't know when you're listening to this, because you could have found it in my timeline or friends' timeline, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Listen, wherever you found this one, there is more. Or you can meet me over at DryerBuzz.com. Use the hashtag or hit the link up there. It says 27 Answers. And if you need any of the books that we wrote, to implement some strategies, if you want like this pure answers, you can catch them right now on Amazon.com. I'm going to drop another one of these. Hey, listen, but filter the entire internet for 27 Answers.